Google just dropped a spam update that's crushing websites right now. I'm talking about sites losing thousands of visitors overnight. But here's the crazy part. If you know what I'm about to show you, you can actually win big while everyone else panics. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly what Google changed, who's getting destroyed, and the simple steps to protect your site and actually grow your traffic during this chaos. Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, CEO of SEO agency Goldie Agency. Whilst he's helping clients get more leads and customers, I'm here to help you get the latest AI updates. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below. All right, so Google just went nuclear on spam sites. And I mean nuclear. This is the biggest spam crackdown we've seen since December 2024. Sites are losing 50%, 70%, even 90% of their traffic. But here's what nobody's talking about. This is actually amazing news if you're doing SEO the right way. Let me break down exactly what happened, when it happened, and most importantly, how you can use this to dominate your competition while they're all freaking out. So here's what went down. On August 26th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, that's August 26th, at 11 p.m. Bangkok time for anyone keeping track, Google released what they're calling the August 2025 spam update. And this thing is global. Every language, every country, no exceptions. Google confirmed this on their search status dashboard and posted about it on X. This is the first major spam update since December 2024. We've had core updates in March and June, but nothing specifically targeting spam until now. And here's the kicker. Google didn't give us a nice little list of what they're targeting this time. They just said, figure it out. But I've been in this game long enough to know exactly what they're going after. And I'm going to share that with you right now. Google is laser focused on 3 types of spam that have been running wild. And if your site does any of these things, you're probably already seeing your traffic disappear. First up, scaled content abuse. This is the mass production of garbage content that exists only to rank on Google, not to actually help people. Doesn't matter if it's written by humans or AI, if you're pumping out hundreds of thin pages just to catch keywords, you're toast. I'm talking about those sites that have thousands of pages like Best Plumber in every tiny town in America, with basically the same content copy-pasted over and over. Or those affiliate sites that create separate pages for every single product variation just to rank for more keywords. That stuff is getting obliterated right now. Second, site reputation abuse. This is where things get really interesting. This is about third-party content that rides on powerful domains just to manipulate rankings. You know those big news sites that suddenly have sections about coupons and product reviews that have nothing to do with their actual content? Yeah, those are getting hammered. Google actually clarified this policy in late 2024 because it was getting so out of hand. Major publications were renting out subfolders to affiliate marketers who would stuff them with commercial content that had nothing to do with the site's main audience. Google is done with that game. Third, expired domain abuse. This is buying old domains and filling them with completely unrelated money-making content. Like buying a domain that used to be about cooking and turning it into a crypto affiliate site. Google sees right through this now. But it's not just these 3. Google is also cracking down hard on all the classic spam tactics. Cloaking, doorway pages, hacked content, link spam, keyword stuffing, all of it. If you're still doing any of this stuff in 2025, I don't know what to tell you. Now let me tell you who's winning and who's losing in this update, because this is where it gets really good for people who understand what's happening. The winners are sites with helpful specific content, sites with strong topical authority, clean link profiles, clear authorship. These sites aren't just surviving, they're actually growing because their competition is getting wiped out. I'm seeing sites that focus on one topic and really go deep on it, absolutely crushing it right now. While their competitors who are trying to rank for everything under the sun are watching their traffic disappear, the losers are exactly who you'd expect. Sites with scale-thin pages, those parasite placements on big domains, repurposed, expired domains, sites with sketchy link schemes. These sites are getting absolutely destroyed. I checked some SERPs yesterday and saw coupon subdomains that used to rank in the top 3 completely gone from the first page. Thin product roundups that were ranking for years just vanished overnight. Okay? So here's what you need to do right now to see if this update hit you and how to respond. First, get into Google Search Console immediately. Go to performance and compare the last 7 days with the previous 7 days. But don't just look at overall traffic. Segment by page and by query to spot patterns. If you see specific pages or groups of pages losing traffic, that tells you exactly what Google thinks is spam on your site. If you see certain types of queries drop in, that shows you what kinds of content Google doesn't trust anymore. Next, check your manual actions report. If you got hit with a manual action, you need to fix it and request a review. But here's the thing, Most of what's happening with this update is algorithmic, not manual. So you might not see anything in the manual actions report, even if your traffic tanked. Now, about links, and this is super important, do not rush to disavow anything. I see people panic and start disavowing every link they can find. That's usually a mistake. Only use the disavow tool if you have an actual, unnatural links manual action, or you have a documented history of buying spammy links that you can't get removed. Here's what you should do instead. Crawl your entire site and find any scaled thin pages. These are pages that exist only to rank for keywords, but don't actually help users. Either remove them completely, no index them, or rewrite them with real depth and purpose. Also, check for any third-party content on your domain and subdomains. If you have guest posts or affiliate content that exists only for search manipulation and doesn't serve your actual audience, get rid of it or clearly label it. If you want to not just survive this update but actually thrive during it, here's exactly what to do. First, consolidate thin content clusters into helpful hub pages. Instead of having 20 thin pages about slightly different variations of the same topic, create one comprehensive resource that actually answers everything someone would want to know. Add first-party data to everything, numbers, screenshots, case studies, named experts. This is what Google calls experience in their EEAT guidelines. Show that real people with real expertise created this content. For link building, focus on editorial links that reference real assets, research, or tools you've created. Stop trying to rent placements on unrelated high-authority sites. That game is over. Build links the right way by creating content so good that other sites want to reference it naturally. Kill any parasite plays where you're borrowing another site's reputation without providing real value to their audience. Google has made it crystal clear this is against their policies now, and avoid expired domain shortcuts unless the content and audience perfectly match what that domain was historically used for. If you bought a cooking blog domain to turn it into a finance site, you're asking for trouble. If this update crushed your traffic, here's how to recover. First, if you got a manual action, read the exact reason Google gives you. Fix the root causes completely, then request a review exactly once. Don't keep submitting review requests. Fix everything first, then ask for one review. If there's no manual action but your traffic dropped, you're dealing with an algorithmic demotion. This means Google's algorithm decided your content doesn't meet their quality standards. The fix is to improve quality and intent matching, then wait for Google to reprocess your site. Do not mass disavow links without a clear reason. That's a panic move that usually makes things worse, not better. This update is going to keep rolling out for several weeks. Google said it's a multi-week process, which means we're going to see continued volatility in search results. Expect more pressure on scaled content and reputation abuse throughout this entire rollout period. Sites that are borderline might get hit in waves as Google fine-tunes the algorithm. The volatility won't stop until Google marks the update as complete on their status page. So keep checking that page every few days to see when things stabilize. Here's what this all means for the future of SEO. Google is making it clear that the days of gaming, the system with volume plays, and borrowed authority are over. The sites that win long-term are going to be the ones that build real authority and create genuinely useful content. This isn't just about this one update. This is Google setting the stage for how search is going to work going forward. AI content, expired domains, parasite SEO, all the shortcuts people have been using are getting shut down. But here's the opportunity. While everyone else is scrambling to figure out what happened, you can get ahead by doing things the right way from the start. Build topical authority, create helpful content, earn links through value, not manipulation. The sites that understand this are going to absolutely dominate their niches, while their competition deals with traffic losses and ranking drops. This spam update is just the beginning. Google has been very clear that they're prioritizing helpful content created by real people with real expertise. The EEAT guidelines aren't just suggestions anymore, they're requirements. If you're still thinking about SEO like it's 2020, you're going to get left behind. The game has completely changed. Volume doesn't win anymore, quality and authority do. Sites that adapt to this new reality are going to see massive growth opportunities as their competitors get filtered out. Sites that don't adapt are going to keep losing traffic with every update. So here's what you need to do starting today. First, audit every page on your site and ask yourself one question. Does this page exist to help users or to manipulate search rankings? If it's the latter, fix it or remove it. Second, start building real expertise and authority in your niche. Stop trying to rank for everything and start becoming the go-to resource for one specific topic. Third, Clean up your content, remove thin pages, consolidate similar content, and add real value to everything that stays live on your site. Fourth, fix your link profile. Stop buying links, stop participating in link schemes, and start earning editorial mentions through great content and real relationships. And fifth, stay updated on Google's guidelines. They're not keeping their expectations secret. Read their spam policies, understand EEAT, and align your strategy with what Google actually wants. This August 2025 spam update is separating the real SEO professionals from the people who were just gaming the system. And honestly, that's a good thing for everyone who's been doing SEO the right way. Yes, some sites are getting crushed right now, but the sites that survive and thrive are going to have less competition and more opportunities than ever before. The key is understanding that Google isn't trying to make SEO harder. They're trying to make search results better. And if you align your SEO strategy with that goal, you're going to win big. Remember, Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below and let me know how this update affected your site. If you want a comprehensive SEO strategy session to audit your site and create a recovery plan, I've got a link in the comments and description for a free consultation. And if you're serious about mastering AI SEO and staying ahead of every Google update, you need to join SEO Elite Circle. This is where I share my most advanced strategies for ranking #1, getting more customers, and making money with AI SEO. Here's what you get when you join. Weekly SEO hot seat calls where I solve your biggest roadblocks live. That's worth over $2,000 right there. Direct access to me. You can DM me and I'll personally help you. That's easily worth $1,000. We do live calls every week and record them so you never miss anything. You get actionable strategies you can steal from the exact systems we use to scale past 8 figures. That saves you hundreds of hours and is worth at least $500. You get weekly action plans that tell you exactly what to do next. You get access to my private case studies with secret SEO strategies worth $800. And you get my swipe and deploy SOPs that make SEO easy worth $919. You get instant access with a 14-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy, get your money back. But here's the thing, prices are going up when we hit 500 members and we only have 38 spots left. The link is in the description. Don't wait on this because the strategies I'm sharing in there are exactly what you need to not just survive Google updates like this one, but to actually profit from them while your competition scrambles to figure out what happened. That's it for today. Hit that subscribe button if this helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.